Hi, my name is Willa Gagan, and I am a senior double major in film media and marine biology at the University of Rhode Island. This semester, I am taking on the role of director for my film Rotten Girl. This is the first time that I've really been able to tell a story that means so much to me and have a crew of super talented people and have access to all this technology and tell this story in a way that I really hope will be the story that I really believe in, but also something that's created uniquely by the crew and the actors that will be on this set. I like to use nature metaphor a lot in my art and my storytelling. It's something that really speaks to me and is important to me. So to use rot as kind of a metaphor to talk about how trauma with women's bodies and with like the way that society causes women to treat their bodies and view their bodies, especially in the context of a mother-daughter relationship, can be passed down even without people realizing it. My experience working on set so far this semester has been wonderful. The amount of just welcoming people and community that I've found from really immersing myself more in the film department has been so wonderful. Everyone wants to help me understand all the technology and to help me make art that I really feel passionate about, and I want to help everyone else make art that they feel passionate about, and it's just a really special and unique experience, and I've been having a blast.
My mother liked to garden. Her flowers were beautiful. Her daisies were my favorite. Their petals were so delicate. My sticky little hands. So soft between my fingers. I'd run around as a child and pluck almost everyone. She'd get so angry with me. I'd pick them all before they'd fully bloomed. Isn't that funny? You spend all this time waiting for the flower to grow, to then just admire it for a few seconds. Then you realize what you've done. I pull out my hair. My mama used to say it was an addiction. Like liquor. But I never saw myself an addict. Just a scary little girl. Sometimes I wonder if these urges will ever go away. I've never felt more and less like myself. It makes me who I am. But it's stopping me from being more. I'm still that little girl.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women.
I saw Conan and Nick Kroll, who is the star of I Don't Understand You, talk on a panel about Conan's new travel show. But really, they were just talking. Like it felt very casual, and they're both just so funny. It was super cool to see both of them live.
So I wanted to come to South by Southwest because I wanted to see what this environment of a film festival was like, and I wanted to be surrounded by a bunch of people who are like just as passionate as all of us. I wanted to see some cool new movies, have some cool experiences. Yeah.
My mentor session was with Clay Lifford. He is a screenwriter. I'd never seen anything he's ever made, but he has a long repertoire. We didn't talk much about screenwriting and things like that, but we talked a lot about working in an environment with other people and how to, climb the ladder of what is the film industry. And we talked a lot about giving good feedback and what it is to truly give meaningful feedback instead of just saying this is good, this is bad. It was really insightful.
I think I could relate this to school and everything I've done because it's just so cool to see what people have made on screen, and knowing that one day I might have that same opportunity to show everyone my work. And I feel like connecting with people and making those connections are a key thing, and I've done that a lot at school, so.
For as long as I can remember, I've been a forgetful person. My mother used to say, if she sent me to school with my lunchbox tied to my wrist, I'd come home without an arm. I never intend to lose things or forget a name. It's just who I am. I'd go to doctors about my forgetfulness all the time. They'd always come to the same conclusion. You just can't cure stupid. Christmas and my birthday are my least favorite time of the year. Aunts I don't recall meeting, carols with lyrics I can't get right. But the worst part, of course, are the presents. Oh, the presents. My heart beats out of my chest when I open them. Not for anticipation or excitement, but sheer dread. I think, great. Just another thing for me to lose.
What's your name?
Everyone calls me baby.
What do you want to be called?
Baby.
My name is Devin Pastras, and I am a senior film media major. This year's capstone course, I am directing a film called Time Spent at the Paradise Tea Room. The beginnings of the Time Spent at the Paradise Tea Room idea was, my whole life there's been this photo over my computer in my kitchen, and it was this black and white photo of the Paradise Tea Room, which was a diner that my grandparents owned, and they moved here from Greece. I've always just kind of wondered what's happening inside the photo, like inside the building at the time. I always wondered what the insides of it looked like, because there's no photos of the insides. It was a huge part of my dad's life. And so the idea is just sort of like what mysterious things could be happening in there. My most rewarding experience would definitely have to be my semester where I took a class with Keith Brown called Film 316, which is the 60mm class. Learning how to use physical film was something that I really wanted to do, and I felt like I was missing out on. And learning it was so much fun, and definitely connected me to the majority of filmmakers in history, which was super, super cool. I got to make a film last semester called Community Service, which came together in a way that I had no expectation of in the beginning of the semester, and so many different things had to come into play, and it really worked out. It was really cool.
My name is Aiden Farrell. I'm a senior film media major at the University of Rhode Island. This semester I'm working on 3 semester-long projects. I will be gaffer on 16, key grip on So Bitter, So Sweet, and sound on Trick. And I also co-wrote and co-directed Dad, Dad, and Daddy. Working on these sets has been a great experience because it's always an opportunity to learn, and interacting with everybody is always fun, and it's always a great time. And then you look and you're like, oh my god, it's 12 hours already, and then you're done. So it's a great time. It goes by fast. After graduation, I plan on going to Austria to shoot a documentary about World War II with filmmaker Tim Gray. I think my most rewarding film media experience since I've been at URI has probably been this semester between working on 16 and So Bitter, So Sweet, because I actually am able to have some sort of creative input. Since on 16, I'm a gaffer, and So Bitter, So Sweet, I'm a key grip. It feels like rather than being a person who gets it done, I'm a person who makes some sort of decisions.
Call it! Action!
I wanted to come to South by because I've heard so many good things about it. I stalked the South by Instagram and saw all of the fun things that people did here and the opportunities that they were presented. So I wanted that for me, and I wanted to see what it was like.
As somebody who's very passionate about movies, I thought the opportunity to go to a film festival would be really cool. I think my favorite event has actually been for a movie that I didn't quite like, Death of the Unicorn. Just seeing everybody's different reactions and also seeing the cast was a lot of fun. But mainly also being in the Paramount and seeing everybody react to different scenes differently was really fun and kind of reminded me why movies are a lot of fun.
At South by Southwest, I'm getting to watch all these awesome films that have budgets way higher than I will have for many years, and getting to see the elements that I've learned in class being implemented into these films, and seeing how good lighting is pulled off and how visuals work and visual effects and score helps just make these films so much better than if they didn't have those good elements. So that was really cool to see.